Welcome back to 7 News. A plant closure will have an impact on hundreds of jobs in the Ohio Valley, and the West Virginia legislature continues to focus on changing the state's income tax. 7 News anchor Katherine Guyon takes a look back at the week's top headlines.
It was a major announcement that will impact hundreds of people in the Ohio Valley. The former Wheeling-Pittsburgh Steel Coke plant, currently Mountain State Carbon in Follansbee, is shutting down.
Cleveland-Cliffs says it's implemented an environmental and operational strategy to reduce the usage of coke in its blast furnaces, which is a way to cut down on CO2 emissions. They plan to stop production in the second quarter of this year. Mountain State Carbon employs approximately 288 people.
Subsequently learned that the last day that they plan on using their coke ovens is March 31st, so about a month and a half away. It was intimated to me that the reason for their plans to do this was out of a desire to close their or to make their carbon footprint smaller.
Cleveland-Cliffs is retaining a small staff during this permanent closure. The company said it anticipates all impacted employees will have job opportunities at their other nearby facilities. Several days after a major winter storm, many Ohio Valley residents started the week without power and water. AEP officials told 7 News at the time that about 350 workers were in the area helping the thousands who faced outages. Officials also said having this amount of manpower is rare. To put it into perspective, it takes many crew members and resources to repair just one outage. Early this week, they had more than 200 outages impacting thousands of customers, so AEP said it added up. The trial of a Wheeling man came to a close this week after he was found guilty. Mitchell Arbogast was on trial in Marshall County. The jury deliberated for nearly a full day before finding him guilty of abduction with intent to defile and malicious assault. This all relates to an incident with his ex-girlfriend in which the prosecution claimed she suffered multiple injuries and was strangled.
At this time, he's still incarcerated. We are of the opinion that he will be incarcerated for an extended period of time based upon these convictions, and therefore our victim, as well as any future paramours that may run afoul of this defendant, are safe.
Arbogast denied all of the crimes. No word on when sentencing will take place. Income tax legislation took center stage in West Virginia's capital this week. The House of Delegates voted to cut the state's personal income tax by 10%. That measure now goes to the Senate. Governor Jim Justice said he would like to eventually phase out the state's income tax. House Democrats preferred another plan to reduce the state's sales tax from 6% to 4.75%. We'll continue to track these bills as they move through the legislature. And finally, some good news. For Valentine's Day, most people go for the chocolates or flowers, but what about pizza? DeFelice Brothers is bringing back its popular heart-shaped pizza. This 39-year tradition also raises money for heart health. $1 from each pizza goes to the American Heart Association. Order yours through Valentine's Day.
Remember, for the latest headlines any time of the week, just visit WTRF.com. I'm Katherine Guyon, working for you.